Hey everyone, Danielle here. I'm doing an unboxing of React, the Arts of War Deluxe Edition. Thank you to the designer for sending me a copy of this so that I could show it to you guys on my channel. So there's a lot of credits here. Lox Tix, Chris Lin, Ming Yang Lu, Wicked Alucard, Eric Zerenge Jr. This is a pretty massive box, I have to say. But yeah, we'll unbox it and see what's inside. I'll go ahead and take off the shrink. And it's a hefty box. I'm trying to be gentle. Here's a good place to start there. All right, so we have a pretty good space here just to focus in on the cover. Kind of very anime style art, which is neat. And we'll get unboxing now. All right, let's see. All right, there's the inside of that cover. All right, we have the rule book. And trying to see, it doesn't specifically call out the solo because this is not a solo game. But I do want to flip through a little bit. Glossary. Okay, cool. All right, we have a bunch of cardboard punch outs. So some characters, maybe some of the some abilities that will offer. Ooh, that's a very cool looking one. And some other tokens. All right. And then let's start here. We have a bunch of, I think these are probably acrylic standees for some of the characters. So I'll just pull them out and we'll take a look at them one by one, I guess. All right, so here's one. It's nice because you can see it from both sides. So lots of detail. You can get a close look at this one. I don't think I've played a game with such big acrylic figures before. But this will be important in this type of tactical game. I'll be doing an overview of this one on my channel at some point. It's a beautiful fish. Then another fish here. All right, we have another stack I want to show you. So I have two of these. A shield. A couple of these in 3 different colors. Some alien green guys, I guess. Not sure if they're alien, actually. They might just be green. Like this. And then finally, just these three. Okay. So those were some of the standees. And then here we have the bases for the standees. So looks like there's enough for all of them. Let me just try to grab one of them. They're kind of sticking to each other. All right. So just for instance, this one, it'll just go straight into this kind of hole. Just put it in. You might need to squeeze in, but it should basically slip in and you'll be able to move them around the board like this and see them on each side of it. All right. That's that. Okay. Let's take a look at the dice. Some custom dice here, D6s. Looks like there's going to be a few different types of rolls you could get with like a bow maybe, sword and a shield. And some additional acrylics here. These kind of have like a directional arrow to them with numbers on it. And these will be used to, there's kind of like programming involved in this game. So it'll be used to kind of like order how things will happen during the game. This is a very interesting game when I was learning about it. And I'm excited to do an overview about it too. Right, we have some baggies as well. And we have a bunch of cards. All right, let me see. Okay, we'll open it here. These are really pretty cards. Basically, you'll notice that there's kind of like a puzzle going on here. So if you order them correctly, that is kind of like one of the main draw points of this game is that you're kind of like putting together a mural. And it is double-sided, so it doesn't really matter which side you use to create the mural. It could be the color side or the black and white side. But there is some meaning to that in the game. And I find that to be just really um, really interesting. It's almost like a mini game like this one. This completes a picture as well. You just have to be able to put them into the right order when you're playing the game. So it looks like that. And again, there's like a black and white side, um, which would look something like this. And yeah, you'll see there's a bunch of sets of these here in this deck. I won't show you all of them, but lots of options. I'm guessing depending on the characters you choose to play in this game. All right. So now we'll open these cards, and it looks like these might be the actual player deck cards. So if you're into TCGs, this is kind of like a game for you to check out in a board game kind of setting. So there's going to be decks, and you can kind of see here on the bottom, this says a dancer on the bottom with some numbers on it. So this will probably belong to the dancer deck. So pretty interesting. And it looks like there could be levels to these cards. But as you can see, there's text on this, so you just read and kind of see how it works. Some of them are reaction cards, some of them are intention cards. I really like the overall art style carried out through the cards here. Kind of punky looking for these. We have more cards. Just quickly flip through. Yeah, I like the different art styles. So this is like the sculptor cards. Tattooist. That's pretty neat. Tattoo kind of themed. Then we have Fortune. Oh, and then the deck backs are actually a little different depending on, I guess, the deck it belongs to. That's pretty neat. Very cool. Actually, I was expecting all the deck backs to be the same, so I should probably show what these look like before we move on. So that's neat. That's a nice surprise. Okay. I have to think if I'm gonna sleeve these. It should fit in this insert if I do. So that's something to think about. I want to do it with transparent sleeves though, because I want to make sure that I appreciate the art. All right. So these look like more of the cards related to the decks, like the dancer, the calligrapher. So more additional kind of like player cards. We have reference cards as well. Kind of small font, but should be manageable. Okay. So lots of good reference cards, which is good because it looks like some of these decks play differently than each other or have some custom uh ways to it. Okay. So we have some player mats, which is awesome. Again, this is the deluxe edition. And let's see, is this the right way? Yeah. So this is one player mat. So you're gonna be playing on this kind of grid, and then you'll be placing some things to the right and left of these play areas. That's one of the play mats. And when I do the overview, I will likely not be able to show the entire play area, but you should be able to still understand the gist of the game. And then here's the other play mat. This will be on the other side, so facing the other player. All right. Okay. All right, let's see what's in here. Ooh, deck boxes. That's neat. It looks like there's deck boxes for all of the different characters. That's rare that to get deck boxes, but I love that. So this is for the calligrapher, the dancer. Oh, and there's like difficulty ratings, awesome, and complexity as well. Fortune teller, tattooist, animator, the painter, and the tagger. Ooh, that's cool. And over here we have, okay, so it looks like these are kind of the the character like summaries that tell you how to play. Neat. Okay. Oh, and has like setup instructions too. Wow, lots to unpack here. And then we have a nice art on the bottom. I'm not sure there's anything else on it, but let's see. I'm gonna lift up this insert and see what else we can explore there. Yeah, no, that's it. This is just with the insert. I wasn't sure if there was another thing underneath, but there you go. So that was React, the Arts of War. I'm very excited to showcase this game to you guys. I was such a kind of like a TCG fanatic a few years ago, and still kind of am. I'm just kind of controlling where I spend my money a little bit better. And so when this game came across, my feed, I was like, this is something I'd love to highlight on my channel. The art looks great. The unique gameplay looks very interesting. The programming aspect, and yeah, I'm excited to show it to you guys. All right, well, I'll end my unboxing here. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks again to the designer for sending me a copy of this. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. A like or comment is also always appreciated. And in the meantime, let me know what you've been up to. What games have you been playing? Or if you're into TCGs, which TCG are you kind of focusing on right now? There's just like so many these days um, to try out. All right. I wanted to hear. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.